This week I read Another Man's War by Sam Childers. And Sam is the man who inspired the movie Machine Gun Preacher. And I tell you, he's got a pretty cool story. He is a Christian pastor, but he's also a gun toting soldier fighting rebels in Africa. I'll say that's a rather unusual combination, right? And how it started was Sam had a pretty rough background. He grew up as a troublemaker, um, drinking, drugs, sex, lots of fighting, just constantly getting in trouble, right? He lived on the dark side. And later on, he found God and he became a Christian. He cleaned up his life, opened up a construction business like a normal guy. Then he was asked to come to Africa for a contracting job to put up a roof on some building. And it's when he went there, he saw atrocity, where this rebel group would raid villages and kill innocent people, torture them, burn them alive, and all these unthinkable things. And he was very heartbroken and he wanted to help these people. And what he knew best was fighting. So he vowed to go back and help these people by standing up to the bullies. He eventually sold his construction company, put all his money and time into fighting this Lord's Resistance Army. That's the bullies that's raiding the villages. He trained some of the local guys to help him out, and they would drive around and get in gunfights, with this group. And it's a pretty remarkable story, I think, for somebody with this really, rough background and that has heart to help people. And it's this unique background that enabled him to really stand up for these helpless people. So even today, he's just trying to help people of Southern Sudan and Northern Uganda. He got some media exposure by, writing this book and making a movie. But he continues to help and fight these people, and I thought it was a pretty cool story. So again, it's the book's called Another Man's War. The movie is Machine Gun Preacher, and the man behind all this is Sam Childers. You can see him with his machine gun, but he's also a pastor. So, yeah, cool story.